this is Joel, and well, Paul's not in the car, so it's Jillian with Moving to Mexico. Bienvenidos a Jalisco en la lluvia. It's raining, everybody. It was supposed to be another episode of Taco Tuesday, and we were gonna walk around Ixtapa tonight. It's kind of like a bedroom community outside of Vallarta, to see if we could discover some of the best tacos of Ixtapa. But I think the rain is going to create a little bit of havoc. We were going to meet Paul there, so we're going to have to try to find a plan B. But we can roll with the punches, right, Jill?
Sure
I'm
can.
really good at rolling with the punches, aren't I?
That's your...
You've traveled with me all over the world. When things go astray or amiss, things don't quite go my way, I'm just really good with it, aren't I?
Even Steven.
Even Steven. Anyways, we're, as you can see, it's raining cats and dogs. And we gotta go find Paul. I can barely see. Alright, it's time to find Paul. I gotta concentrate on driving, because you guys know what happens when I'm not concentrating. I usually drive into a hole, so we don't want that to happen.
No, we don't.
All right, it's always kind of fun driving in these conditions. Yeah, it's a torrential rainstorm. I knew it was going to happen. We could kind of see the clouds forming. I'm like, this Taco Tuesday is not going to work, but we'll figure something out. There's got to be a little restaurant or a palapa, somewhere where we can find shelter. What do you guys think of this rainstorm back there?
It's pretty gnarly.
It's pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
Oh my God, like, I feel like I just went in a lake. Okay, I better hand this over to you.
Ah! They had to take the dog out.
Yeah.
Jillian,
Gracias.
you made it.
We took some good water shots for
Yeah.
you.
Bienvenidos. There he is. So when you get all the...
Yeah.
Joe likes to live dangerously with that back right curve or bumper, right?
I know. I heard that he fell into another hole.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
You guys get that on camera
Yeah.
Hey,
made
Paulie!
it.
¿Qué está pasando? What's going on?
It's
It's
raining.
not Taco Tuesday anymore. We're not going to walk around for tacos, obviously.
No, we're not taco hunting at all.
But you found a pretty cool place.
Yes.
Look at this in the middle of like Ixtapa.
Yes.
Let's go and see what this place is about.
Okay, yeah.
Welcome. Bienvenido a la tienda grande.
Gracias.
Yeah, after this, I want a four-wheel drive again. Like,
Just don't anybody that watches us buy our car.
yeah, don't buy our car. It's not good. But it was insane because we were in some pretty deep areas, and the rain it was like a torrential river. Like, I needed a kayak, not a car.
I think that we might be in what is known as the blue room.
The blue room.
And Jillian, are you wearing blue or are my eyes deceiving me? Okay.
And you're right. I love this whole concept of blue on blue on blue.
Ish, what are you thinking here?
I'm definitely getting the taco chino, which is tortilla azul, blue corn tortilla, pork belly, braseado. I don't even know how to pronounce that word. Pocoque? I'm not sure what that is.
Okay.
Pocoque?
There's a type of cheese,
Ah, okay.
like I don't know.
What is it called?
Like a type of cheese.
Popote is a straw.
No, pocoque.
Not pocoque. Pocoque. Well,
I'm not sure what exactly it is, but it's
It's a
like
type of
creamy.
cheese.
It's like creamy.
It's a white cheese,
With
though?
sour cream and cheese.
okay. Chino.
Okay.
Okay, está bien. What? El pulpo? Yeah, pulpo. Yeah.
chip?
Que es como la abuela del chef le decía, como Salvador Carrillo, y porque le gustaba mucho el tequila.
Salud.
Let's do salud again.
First time you've seen a beer serving
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is actually one of my first times drinking a beer in a wine glass as well. So let's see. It smells pretty good. Very good beer.
Gracias. Yeah. This is the taco chino.
El cappuccino es un por vibración formal.
Es carne.
It's duck with panela and then a tequila, what did he say? Tequila something dressing.
Let's
Billy, is it cooked for how long?
I'm not sure. I didn't. 6 hours. 6 hours. Yeah. I didn't catch that.
6 hours.
6 horas en el horno.
Let's try this. Cheers.
El taco lo mejor es así, hermano. Una delicia.
That's very good. That's amazing. It's like butter. It just melts in your mouth. I thought it looks crunchy on the outside. I thought it was gonna give some resistance, but as soon as I bit into it, it was like literally like biting a stick of butter, full flavor.
Was it as good as butter?
Maybe not as good as non. Yeah, better than butter for sure.
I couldn't wait. But I mean, they know what they're doing here.
The tortilla is like
Oh, like the tortilla as well?
perfection.
Like the blue tortilla? And I'm just trying to think of where we were not too long ago. Where there was blue tortillas.
Well, that was San Pancho.
Was it in San Pancho?
Yeah, that was
That's right.
The salad is amazing. There's green beans, basil, and the duck, and it's I'm pretty sure it's arugula. I feel like it's arugula. So you get a little bit of pepper, smoothness of the cheese. It's delicious.
Un pequeño obsequio del chef Salvador Carrillo.
Okay.
Espero que lo disfruten. Es camarón canela, acompañado de un cremoso de zanahoria, una obra de col y una mentada.
These are little compliments from the chef. Eh? It's like, Paul, they knew you were coming. Like,
Yeah.
the famous Paul.
Well, I told him I was coming.
Yeah, that's true.
And what is this bottle that you got here?
So this is a Mexican, I was going to say Spanish Tempranillo, because normally the Tempranillo grape comes from Spain, the Rioja region. But Mexico now is producing a lot of amazing Tempranillos. The Tempranillo grape grows really well, especially here at higher altitudes. And I saw the Tempranillo, it's 100% Tempranillo, and I've never had it before. And this is from the Baja, California, and I thought, let's give her a go.
All right. And somebody in the video I noticed, they said like, I could tell Paul to get his mitts off with a glass or something.
Right.
What was that all about?
So, I mean, we were talking a little bit about tequila tasting today. When we in one of our videos, but you guys will see it in another one. Anyways, it's just because when you're like tasting the wine, you want to kind of look at it, and so you never want to put your hand on the glass because that just puts your fingerprints all over it.
Oh, right.
So you want to kind of keep your fingers on the stem. You know, you'll do a little bit of a smell, but then because you're kind of always sometimes looking and enjoying the colors, and you don't want to get your mitts on the glass.
Yeah, because I usually just grab the wine by the top because I'm a caveman, and I drink it like a beer.
Yes.
And there's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, here's what I'll say, right? This is just how I've learned to drink wine, and I'm good with it, and that's just what I'm going to do. So I'm not going to change and put my mitts on it, right? But if you like your mitts on it, you should just do it.
Right.
Yeah. But the next time you have rib night, I'm going to get a bottle of wine, and then I want you to eat some ribs,
Oh,
and then I do a wine tasting.
I'm gonna do that just for that person.
Just for that person, and we'll put it on the video.
Yeah.
and see what they say. Él estaba esperando la respuesta. He's waiting for the answer, and I'm just talking. So on one of our last videos, actually we put it on today, it's Saturday, and we came across a dog on the street on Lázaro. And Paul, you got about 2 video shots of him. One, he ran back in the door, and then the other time we came back and you let you pet him.
Yeah.
So Julie and I saw him yesterday night on the street, so we took him home.
Yeah.
But he's up for adoption, and he'll have all his shots, he'll be fixed, ready to go. If you want to adopt Chicle, and you're willing to come down here within the next month, in the next 30 days of this video, we'll give you a free week in Mexico.
Ah, that's cool.
Now you have to get him home. So bring a container, whatever extra you have to pay for the flight. But we'll pay for his shots. We'll pay to have him fixed, and we're already going to give him some pre-training. So he'll likely be house trained, leash trained, learning a few tricks and stuff. And you get a free week in Mexico to bond with Chicle.
Is that ravioli? Sí.
Yeah, con camarón.
Wow.
There's a week for everything.
Yeah.
Too.
Este es el pulpo rosado.
Pulpo.
Tenemos un pulpo asado.
Perfecto.
¿Sí? Y aquí tenemos el sope borracho de chambarete.
De puerco. ¿Puerco? ¿Esto es el puerco?
No,
¿Por qué no?
es
Aquí tenemos la carnita asada. Esto
Esa
es
carne asada.
un corte de carne que es arrachera en término medio. Tenemos un poco de guacamole asado, unas papas salteadas al sartén con un poco de cebolla curtida y cilantro.
Tiene más de 70 años.
So that was delicious. As you can see, our table has now become empty. Before there was a plethora of plates.
Plethora. A plethora.
Plethora.
That's a big word for me, Paul.
Plethora?
A plethora. My Winnipeg brain has a hard time computing that one.
Wheels turning?
Yeah, especially when there's wheels turning.
Yeah. So what did you think, Joel? What was your favorite?
You know what? I thought it was absolutely increíble, but I'm gonna defer to delicious.
Delish-ish.
Delish-ish.
What do you think?
So I also thought everything was increíble. Everything was amazing. My favorite was the what was it? The braised pork. The braised pork. It was a braised pork on top of a sope. That was awesome. What else? The carne asada was amazing. The octopus was really good. It had some sweet kind of cinnamon flavors that accompanied it.
Yeah.
It was really good. One of the small stars of the show for me was the bread. Nice and warm. I believe they make it here. I'm assuming they freshly baked here.
Yeah. It's like we've said this before. Like for restaurants that know what they're doing, it's like a symphony, right? Like so, there's like a conductor. It's like a ballet. It's like everyone knows their place, and they're just kind of like float through the room. You kind of don't know. And like you were gonna pour me a glass of wine, the guy was like, ah, and like he just like leaped in, took it away from Jillian, like, but you know, talked to my wine, so it was awesome. Y para nuestros seguidores que hablan español, ¿qué piensas?
El lugar
¿Cuál
está
fue tu favorito?
increíble y la comida está deliciosa, estaba exquisita. Mi favorito fue el sope, estaba delicioso.
El sope.
Sí.
Sí.
That's the braised pork. That's
And that was the chef that recommended that. He brought that out.
Yeah, and I
Make
think,
sure
you
they
know,
made sure that we had that, right?
if you know, because we read on the menu, it gives a little bit of his history, and he really credits his mother, his grandmothers, his aunts, like, to help make him the chef that he is today. And you know, one thing that you'll learn about a lot of the Mexican cooking is a lot of the good cooks took cuts of meat that weren't necessarily easy to cook, right? So they learned ways to like stew them, to add spices and to add flavors. And then with the sope and soaked, it was like, but that's like a very inexpensive kind of meat.
Yeah.
And it was, and everyone said it was like the best thing on there, and it was the most inexpensive thing on the menu.
I don't want to bash Puerto Vallarta, but personally,
Just do it, dude.
I personally prefer Bucerias 100 times over Puerto Vallarta. Don't get me wrong, Puerto Vallarta is beautiful. There's a lot of great things to do, but it's a little bit too fast for me. I like more of like the calm vibes. You know, you sit down at a restaurant, you eat your meal and you're relaxed. They're not trying to rush you out or anything.
Yes. What? And then
Let's see, what is this here?
they told me it's a cheesecake.
And then we have to open it to start digging into it. And this is caramel sauce. And then they brought this as an additional one. And it's called bolillo ice cream, which is made from bread.
Bread ice cream. Interesting. Okay.
Like the bread that we use for tortas.
Ooh. Okay. We'll wait till Danny gets back to start digging in.
It's a little present. Un regalito.
Easier. It's like a little, can we take it off the paper and then pour the caramel on?
Let's just see here.
Dump it on there.
And for Daniela. There? Yeah. Oh, come on. I like that caramel.
And Jillian just said something.
I said, these are two of the best desserts I think I've ever eaten.
Ever eaten in your life?
I'm gonna say that. Like, I know that's very bold, but that the flavors and the interesting choices that they made putting it together, it was wild. It was wild.
The bill was 3,000 pesos. And we did get a few bonuses from the chef, so we got one extra plate. He gave us an extra appetizer. So let's add, make that 3,200 pesos. 150 bucks. And we had a bottle of wine. You had a nice craft beer. We all had a cocktail. And we had this amazing meal.
And dessert.
It would be 150 bucks per person.
Easily.
Like, if this was Los Angeles, the same
person.
concept.
Yeah.
$25 a person this was.
Yeah, so it would have been $100 a person easily, plus tip.
$25 for this experience any day, right?
So
All day long.
it's because their food costs are lower, their labor costs are lower, their rent costs, everything's lower. So the cost of producing a plate of food is lower.
Yeah.
So we can have an experience. They're making good profit. We're not like killing it. But this is like a fancy night out, right? Like 3,000 pesos is a lot of money to spend. Where we just don't do this often. We go for tacos and we spend 100 pesos.
Buenas noches.
Well, Paul, what did you think?
That was amazing. I'm definitely going to come back here.
Yeah, I have to say, I think that was probably my best overall experience ever in Mexico.
Wow.
Like, out of everything I've done, and you know, I'm a big fan of La Negra, Joe Jacks.
Yeah.
Like honestly, those guys hit it out of the park.
Yeah.
But this, the whole package deal, where it's located, just the way it looks right now,
Yeah.
and maybe the rainstorm too had something to do with it. Like everything just
Made it an adventure too, right?
was packaged. Yeah, it was an adventure to come out here.
It was.
Anyways, it's that time of the night again, everybody. It's Saturday, and we got a draw for a week stay in beautiful Bucerias, and
At
it's not a
Refugio del Mar, right?
Refugio del Mar. And in the last video, because sometimes, like, I don't know, I could say refugio, which is the proper way to say it, but Refugio del Mar. People can understand
right?
Refugio, you know? Anyways, it doesn't matter. Just say it. But anyways, I generated a number, and it is 690.
Very good.
And the winner this week is... It's crazy. Guess what his name is?
What?
Your name.
Paul Desmond?
No, but Paul Desmond.
No, I can't win.
You can't win. Paul Furlong.
Furlong.
Anyways, Paul Furlong, felicidades, congratulations. You've won yourself a week stay at Refugio del Mar. Please email Jillian at info@movingtomexi.co to claim your prize. And what a fantastic night. And hey, I want to show you this. Like, this is another reason I like this bag.
Yeah?
Like, if you don't drink all your wine, in Mexico you can put a cork in it.
Yeah?
And then I can put it in my Huichol bag.
That's pretty cool. And
That's pretty cool.
You could also, if you want to, you could take a package of, like a bottle of ranch dressing with you.
Anyways, on that note, everybody, muchas gracias. Thank you once again for joining this episode on a Saturday. and this adventure to Ixtapa or Ixtapa, however you want to say it.
Yeah.
If you like what we're doing, if you like this episode, please give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel, toggle that notification bell so you'll be notified when these videos come out, because this is when we announce the winner. And on that note, Paul, nos vemos. Hasta luego, and
Look at that. Adios. What'd you say?
adios.
Because if you look away, I can't hear you.